of the great state of Illinois, the Honorable Pat Quinn.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're very, very happy to have NALEO here, and we want to thank everyone for coming to our state and here to the city of Chicago. And, you know, when you came, we win the Stanley Cup. You can't go wrong with that. We're very grateful. We in Illinois understand how important it is to be a welcoming state. We are not Arizona, with all apologies to the people of Arizona. We have a totally different philosophy than their governor, and always will. In our state, as has been mentioned, we passed the DREAM Act to allow young students to get a chance to go to college. We awarded those first scholarships. We have more to do there. We want to help young people go further in life and give that opportunity of education a blessing, a divine blessing, and it's important that we work together on that. And this year, thanks to the great effort of our Latino legislators in the House and Senate, they led the charge. We passed the bill in our state to allow our state to provide driver's licenses to those who are undocumented. I signed that bill. It was a great honor. It was so inspiring, a special day. And we also, in our state, and I just heard that they have, in the Senate of the United States of America, have decided by a vote to move that immigration bill forward to limit debate. That's so important to all of us in Illinois and America. We got to get immigration reform passed in Washington. But we had to tell Washington a couple of years ago, I was the first governor in America to say that the so-called secure communities approach was the wrong approach of incarcerating people, good people, and dividing their families. We said no to that. And I was very, very happy that we joined with governors after that from California, New York, and Massachusetts, and all of those who are gathered, elected officials from across our country. We want to work with you on a very important mission, and that's to make sure everybody is in and nobody is left out. Particularly when we talk about health care. This year, as you know, we're going to be implementing the Affordable Care Act. There are many, many people, perhaps some of the folks here today who are serving us, who do not have health coverage. It's our job to work as hard as we can as elected officials, all of us, to make sure we implement the Affordable Care Act. Everybody should get health coverage. We got to work like hell on that one, and I believe in early to bed, early to rise, work like hell, and organize, and that's what this organization believes in. I recently took a trade mission to Mexico. We have great relationships with all of our friends in the Caribbean as well as in South America. I was in Brazil last year. But when I went to Mexico, it was so inspiring because so many people from Mexico years ago, more than a century ago, came here. And because Chicago oftentimes was the last point on the railroad, they got off that train and they went to work in Illinois, and they raise families, and they build communities, and they understand how important it is to have their sons and daughters volunteer for our military. And so we're very, very grateful to those, our Hispanic citizens all across Illinois, and it's important that we honor their families and honor their opportunities in life. And so when I went to Mexico, we have a very good relationship with the people of Mexico, because many of our citizens, almost 2 million of our people in Illinois, are of Mexican-American descent. And it's important that we have those kind of relationships all across the North and South American continents, that we work together, and elected officials, all of us here on the home front, got to build those relationships. And it is very, very important to do that, and understanding at all times that family comes first. Everybody understands how important it is that all of us who are adults, who are parents, understand that the great thing about our country is that parents sacrifice some of their present in order to help their kids' future. And there's no question that the Latino families all across our state and across our country many times make great sacrifices for their children. In our state, about 25% of the children in grammar school and high school today are Latino kids. And we want to make sure they have great education. And we want to make sure we help their families get the kind of education, the kind of opportunity that we all believe in America. So I'm now going to ask Senator Iris Martinez and Representative Lisa Hernandez, and I think Representative Cynthia Soto is maybe in the group. Come on forward, because these are elected representatives in our legislature who are here today. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, Cynthia. Now I got to tell you, you got to come back more than once every 19 years. That's a long time between drinks. So we want you to come back as many times as possible. But today, I'm going to sign a bill that Iris and Cynthia and Lisa all worked on. It's going to be right over here when we sign it. This is for our Latino Family Commission, to make sure that it gets proper funding, that it has the representation from various agencies that really work hard on this fundamental issue. Our country, our state, our cities, everybody is stronger when we have strong families. We understand that the family is the foundation of a strong country and a strong state, a strong place. And so it's very, very important that we invest and help our families, whatever their challenges might be. We want to be there for them. So I'm going to adjourn right over here and sign a bill, and I hope you come back real soon, because Illinois is a welcoming place. Thank you very much. Latino family.